Hello everyone, Rob Cornish here and Happy New Year. I hope you've had a brilliant and very relaxing festive period and you're all fired up and excited about the opportunity that 2017 brings. That's exactly how I feel. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions because I've given up on those years ago because they just never seem to stick. I don't know about you, but they don't really work. But what I do like about this time of year is that it gives you a fresh start. And that's a very, very healthy thing because we all get bogged down and just sort of trapped, and we're in the middle of the forest and we can't see the wood from the trees. So just a bit of a break and a kind of fresh look at things can give you a really strong momentum to go forward with. And I'll tell you, 2017 can be a really fantastic year. There's so much negativity around in the news and all of that kind of stuff. But people generally spend far too much of their time worrying about all of that sort of stuff instead of just looking after their own game. If you just get your head down and focus on what you're doing and kind of ignore everything else, like the economy and politics and all this other stuff, it's amazing what you can achieve, because what you do is the main determinant of what success you'll have or not have, okay, if you let the other things distract you. So what I'd like to do in this video is not give you kind of a list of New Year's resolutions or anything like that, because like I said, I don't really do that myself. But what I would like to do is give you a little thought, which I've been sharing actually recently with some of the attendees to my recent live seminars in London, where I was talking all about nano products and so on. And this is just a little tidbit from that, which I think has really resonated with a lot of people. And it's also something which is very powerful. It can just help you guide you in the right direction. It's something that I didn't do when I began online back in 2010. I just didn't really know about it, and it took me a long time to kind of figure it out. So let me share this with you, all right? And this, I promise you, this can make you so much money, if you're just starting out, like I was back in the beginning, and you're not making any money yet, or if you are making money, this will help you make a lot more money going forward. Here it is. Consider these two words: internet marketing. This is a phrase that we probably hear every day, right? Because we're all interested in internet marketing and doing business online and so on. But if we just stop and consider what does this phrase actually mean? Well, it's two words: internet and marketing. But here's the thing: poor internet marketers focus mainly on the internet part, and rich internet marketers focus mainly on the marketing part. And this is really the main key, one of the main keys to doing well in your online business. If you're anything like me, when I started, you focused mainly on the internet part. So when I started, for example, I thought, I don't know what I'm doing at all here. I've got no idea. So I suppose, well, I'll learn how to register a domain name. So I did that. Then I needed hosting. So I thought, well, I'll learn about hosting. Now I need a website. So how do I build my website? So I learned a little bit about WordPress and so on. And then it was autoresponders. Then I wanted to change something on the sidebar of my blog. Then I wanted to add some images and work with video. And then somebody told me that I needed a Facebook page and a Twitter account. So how do I set those up and connect them with my blog? And what about all this stuff with autoresponders, and I need a follow-up sequence and so on. So I kept going like that and learning all this sort of internet techniques, so all of the internet parts of internet marketing, in the hope that eventually that would lead me to actually make money. And ultimately it did, I suppose, right? Because it took me about 6-7 months, and then I made some very, very small revenues from one particular site that I had. And so it can work that way, but at some point you've also got to focus on the marketing side. Okay, so when you start out, it is good to learn WordPress, and it is good to know how to do hosting and all these things. Okay, and in the Gain High Ground members area, if you're a member of that, you'll know that one of the best foundation courses we have there that's so popular is 15 Steps to Success, because that gives you that bedrock, that foundation of all the internet stuff that you need to go forward. It's a brilliant platform. However, beyond that, once you've got that under your belt, that's when you need to start focusing on the marketing part, because rich internet marketers, in other words, the ones that really do well, that make money, whether on a part-time basis or a full-time basis, those are the ones that are focused a lot on marketing. So if you know WordPress and you're up to speed with the internet stuff, that's great. If not, then do that. Okay, take some courses, whether it's in my members area or elsewhere, whatever, just get it done. But then focus on marketing. And this is what you need to do for 2017 this year. So what do we mean by marketing? Well, we mean how to craft good subject lines for your emails, how to construct emails and have good calls to action so people click and go through to whatever you're promoting, how to write a sales page. Okay, this is something that scares people silly. It's ridiculous, but it's not hard. Okay, it's just a structure and you have to learn it and so on. So there's a process to these kind of things. A bit more about sales funnels and how you can actually increase the value for each customer that you have. What are the hot buttons or the hot topics, the things that your market really want? Okay, what are the objections of your customers? In other words, what are the reasons that they may be skeptical about what you're promoting? So in other words, if we know that, then we can overcome those objections and we can increase the number of people that buy. So these kind of issues, these are the ones that I, in the last 12 months, over 2016, have spent a lot of time doing. I've sat down, I've had Microsoft Word open, and I've been making lists of the objections and what the benefits are and how could I improve this subject line, and what about this sales page, what would be the best headline, and what's the story that will go with it, and that kind of stuff. So it's not to do with WordPress or autoresponders, or how can I tweak the sidebar of my blog to show this banner image in a certain way, or social media stuff and everything. That's just the technical stuff. That's just the vehicle for getting our marketing out there. So if you focus if you focus 90% of your time on the internet stuff, you're not really going to do very well. Okay, you need to know some internet stuff, and that's great, but then you need to focus most of your time on the marketing side. And if you feel, wow, yeah, I don't really know actually much about marketing, I've never really thought about it before, I'm supposedly interested in internet marketing, but really all I've been doing is kind of fiddling around with websites and sort of hoping that eventually I'll make money. Well, don't feel bad, because like I said, that's exactly what I did when I started out. It's natural because you don't know what else to do. So what I'd suggest to you is go out and learn maybe some copywriting. All right, there's loads of free information out there on copywriting you can pull together, or there's a lot of good courses out there. If you want to look at the Gain High Ground members area, then you'll find tons of stuff in there. But if not, that's fine as well. But just whatever you do, just focus more on the marketing, because that's the real skill of selling stuff. And when you sell stuff, that's what gives you the money, and that's what gives you the lifestyle. You can be the best internet guru in the world, but you're not going to make any money unless you actually know how to market the products and services. Whether those products and services are yours, which I'd highly recommend creating your own product, or whether they're other people's and you're earning a commission, in other words, affiliate marketing. So anyway, we could talk all day about this kind of stuff, but we're not going to. I just wanted to share this little thought with you, and hopefully that will help you just keep in the back of your mind, and hopefully just guide you, more towards the marketing side, to complement what you already know or what you're already learning on the internet side. So that's it. I think we'll keep this video relatively short and sweet. Again, Happy New Year. I really wish you the best of success for 2017. Thanks so much for being a subscriber of mine. I really appreciate it, and checking out the blog and all that kind of stuff. And let's go and have some fun in 2017 and make it count. All right, take care and talk soon.